Hey everybody, Jorik again. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel. As you know, I like to talk about all things Portugal and beyond. Being an American living in Lisbon, I try to give you a lot of accurate information on day-to-day life in Portugal, as well as give you some videos or slideshows of the trips that we take along the way. So today's video is very important because if you're going to travel to Portugal, whether you're coming from a fellow European country, the UK, coming from the US, Canada, Mexico, you need to fill out a passenger locator form. Now, I think pretty much if you go to almost every country these days, each country is requiring the same thing. So I put a link in the description for you, but if you see this video and you're coming, it's a gentle reminder to say, oh, wait, I need to fill this out because, for example, when we were coming back recently, we took a trip to the US and Mexico. We were flying back and my wife and I looked at one another going, oops, we forgot to fill out the form. And we knew that we had to fill it out, but it was just the day before. There was no rush, but it was just something that we hadn't thought of going, yeah, they want that form. And as I go through this, I'm showing you kind of the website and the page that you fill out the applicable information, your personal information, your flight information, things like that. And what happens is at the bottom, when you submit this information, you end up getting a confirmation in your email with a QR code. And I will say that we've traveled several times during the pandemic, and I'd say 50% of the time when we got back to Portugal, someone asked for this QR code or asked us to pull it up on our phone. 50% of the time they didn't. But they ask 100% of the time when we're boarding flights. So not necessarily immigration in Portugal is always asking, but when we get on the plane, one of the things that they'll say is we need your boarding documents, obviously your COVID information, your vaccine information, yada, yada, but also the passenger locator form. So it's a simple thing. It only takes you probably a few minutes to fill out. It's an easy thing to forget about. So that's why I did the video, because we forgot about it when we were coming back and we were able to complete it before we made our flight with no issues. But it's something that for the foreseeable future, and probably my guess is through the end of 2021, maybe beyond, anytime you travel to Portugal, however you get here, you're going to fill out a passenger locator form. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's informative. I also hope that if you're thinking about coming to Portugal and you hadn't filled out the form yet, but you have your flights lined up, please do so. It's one less thing to worry about, and especially if you're dealing with immigration as you're getting into the country, you don't want to have that be a hurdle as far as them stamping your passport. So thanks again for watching, and have a great day.